Hey guys out there in YouTube land, it's your VHS Collector Kyle here with another video. Here I got a new guest.
How y'all doing?
This is Rich. We're going to be doing what I'm calling a multimedia challenge. I got the idea from Black Nerd Comedy, but it's going to be a little bit different in mine instead of being copying his. So I'm going to do it to where it's going to go by either TV series, video games, cartoons, or movies. You know, and I'm not going to do any songs just because songs are kind of hard to actually synopsis, if you want to say, however you want to say it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Rich over here how I'm going to ask him about a show. He's going to come up with a synopsis of whatever this show is about. If it's a cartoon, I mean, I'll let him know if it's animated, I'll let him know if it's a live action show, sitcom, or a movie, so that maybe he can come up with whatever he thinks that, you know. And then pretty much I'll pull it up on the internet and everything, and I'll tell him whatever the real synopsis is by the, or whatever. So let's go ahead and get to it. So the first one I'm going to do is Master Jaw. Okay. Yeah, and it came out in '76. It's an animated.
Okay. Master Jaw.
Not sure.
Well, thinking about it, that's kind of weird to say, even though it sounds like a rejected He-Man character. If you think about Trap Jaw and all that.
Yeah.
Let's see, Master Jaw.
I mean, just make up something. I mean, just whatever you think it is, and then I'll tell you whatever the real thing is.
Master Jaw. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought it was like it was a one of the rejects that Skeletor threw away. He thought how one of his henchmen was done for, and so he went to his own show. I guess started off thinking it was a kids show, and then started scaring all the kids to make it a comedy. I had no idea. I'm just guessing.
I know you are.
It's kind of hard to say that Master Jaw.
That's pretty cool, though. I mean, that right there would be a pretty neat idea for a show. I mean, as in a guy from Skeletor's group gets his own very show and everything. I think that'd been neat. I think that'd have been neat. Okay, now the real synopsis is Master Jaw is a shark.
That would make sense.
He was part of, he was made by, I can't really pronounce the name, it's
I can't even say it myself.
Petty Freeling Enterprises, maybe? That's best. But I mean, he was created by the same people that created the Pink Panther and all, so.
You know what's the sad part is? I actually seen that cartoon, I just don't remember the title. That's a bad part about it. I was like, what? I know, I've seen that now, and I've seen the cartoon, but I just don't remember the name. Dang, I hate that. Oh well.
Alright, next one, let's see.
Let's go for it.
How about The Biscuits? And it's animated.
Biscuits?
And it came out in 1983.
Sound like a one-time thing, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. Don't hate me just because you watched it. I don't know, this is pretty much a little older generation. I've seen some older generation, but Biscuit, I'm thinking the two things. A dog's treat coming alive, which, I don't know, they would be doing something in their head just to like mess with the dogs, or the biscuits. It's like a country thing, more like how the South is for gravy and biscuits, you know, with meat at times. So, I don't know, maybe more. I have no idea.
The Biscuits is a Hanna-Barbera production cartoon.
Okay.
And it's about some dogs.
I was close.
I was gonna say you were pretty close. So pretty much the show is about anamorphic dogs. Oh crap! There goes my computer messing up again. Anamorphic dogs who live on Biscuit Island. So that's why that's called The Biscuits.
No wonder. I was like, that does sound like a one-time thing, though.
And they say it's modeled after Robin Hood, so pretty much it takes place during the time of Robin Hood. So in a way, it's like, you know, that never shows that, you know, Robin Hood is living around, you know, with them, but and everything. But they're you know, they're pretty much they try to guard the crown jewels from the Biscuit Castle and everything.
So basically, it's just trained puppies or dogs from Sheriff of Nottingham in a way. Something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, pretty much in a way, you know.
Sounds kind of weird, but I'll probably check that out myself. I mean, the picture. Well, I get it now. Now I get it.
Well, you might know this one. Have you ever heard of the show Wish Kid?
Wish Kid.
Came out in 1991 and it is animated.
1991 when I was born. So.
Oh, okay. So you.
So yeah. Dude.
Okay. Go ahead and
Wish
do your
Kid.
synopsis.
Wish Kid.
What do you think it is about?
It
From
sounds.
your part.
In my mind, it's like the crossover of Rainbow Bride for a guy, for a little boy, and another crossover with Rainbow Bride and Wishbone all together. And, you know, like it's more magical books, and then he starts in the story as a character and the main character, and comes back out as a kid. Because how you say, it might be a TV idea for some people out there, but
That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that show. That'd be neat.
I mean, just throwing out the ideas for everybody out there.
Okay, the original show was made by Dick, which is DIC.
The Pin Company, or not the Pin Company.
They've done like other animations like Inspector Gadget.
Heathcliff.
And Heathcliff, there you go. Yeah, thank you.
Some of these old original, I've seen that.
Okay, didn't last very long, 91 to 92. What it is it stars Macaulay Culkin.
Oh,
He
okay.
does the voice
That's cool.
and all, but it doesn't really have anything to do with the Pagemaster movie, even though that came out
Years.
a couple years later. So the whole synopsis was that Nicholas, who they say is modeled after and voiced by Macaulay Culkin, owns a baseball glove that has been struck by a miniature shooting star, and what he can do is he can make wishes with this baseball glove. So he punches it 3 times, and then he says whatever he wants to wish for, and it happens,
Okay.
and everything. That's pretty much about it. There was only 13 episodes.
Sure.
So, I mean,
it's like this old Disney show that was real, or well, you know, like how they show like real life, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like called The Jersey or something, you know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That one. It's
I did see that, yes.
something like you go back in time, something like that, in a way. But that sounds pretty cool.
Alright, Under the Umbrella Tree. This came out a year before you were born, 1990. It is puppet themed and everything, so it's live action with puppets and everything.
Under the Umbrella Tree. But it sounds like 2 women talking to a ferret or something like that. It was like an old show, unless it's another name for it. It was something that said story box and all that. Sounds like that, but it was something probably named different. But I'm thinking it's like crossover with that with what's it called? Magic School Bus or something. You know what I mean?
Oh.
It's got an adventure to it. that
Yeah.
You never know. I'm actually really stumped on this one, to tell you the truth.
Pretty much Under the Umbrella Tree was a Canadian children's television series. So as in, it was created in Canada and everything, and then Disney showed it in the early years and everything. But it's a series about Holly, who's a human, Iggy, who's an iguana, Jacob, a blue jay, and Gloria, a gopher. The title diverses the fact that the characters live together all in a home featuring a prominent indoor umbrella tree and everything. I don't know if there's a picture or not that we could show or something. That there's one of the
characters.
Yeah, that's the blue jay, and that's one of the puppeteers.
Wow, that's.
You know, but yeah, it's Jacob, Iggy, and Gloria were all pretty much the puppet characters and all. And they did have some other puppet characters that would come in every so often, you know. But it was just about a character that pretty much lived with these animal characters, all inside this one house and everything. And they never really went on any adventures or anything. But I mean, they did other other things. I think they talked about like sharing and
The original.
you know, stuff that kids would, you know, try to, you know. So there's the characters.
Wow, that's kind of creepy. No wonder some kids would have nightmares with them, especially the golfer. I'm sorry, but I'm kind of creeped out. I am kind of creeped out now.
They are creepy. I mean, I can tell you that, yes, I mean, the characters kind of do look creepy than they do Fluffy and Shaggy like the Muppets do, you know. They're more,
Yeah.
they tried to make these look a little bit more like realistic.
No.
I'm pretty sure there might be kids that got scared by them. I mean, I didn't, but that's just me.
I would have gotten nightmares back in the day.
Okay, this is a sitcom, Pushing Daisies. Came out in 2007.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not like it's not an old series.
So it's animated, right?
No, it's a sitcom.
Oh, sitcom.
It's just it's live action show.
Okay. Pushing Daisies. I'm sorry, but that sounds like a dark thing that, you know, that has to do with dead people more or less. But I know it's not, but it's like more of a dark humor within itself. Okay, it's more like a little girl that's having an adventure, but she's lost most of the time. Almost like a Dora the Explorer kind of moment.
Okay.
But she's always got animal friends that were trying to help her find her way home, and saying that it's either going to grandma's or mom and dad's, and just saying that they give you the directions, but you gotta say a riddle or, you know, solve puzzles, you know, for kids' educational way.
The real synopsis by it, you were kind of close. It is about dead.
Wow.
It is.
First one too.
Pushing Daisies. A man learns that he can resurrect people simply by touching them. Yeah.
Sounds like something my mom and dad would watch.
You know, it didn't last very long. It got canceled after the second season. It lasted for 22 episodes. It was a good show. I mean, I did watch it and everything. See if I can show some of the cast here. You know, it's a pretty neat show. I mean, I liked it. You know, but pretty much what happens is he comes to find out as a little boy that he can pretty much resurrect some people and everything. And so this girl that he's had a crush on, this guy right here, his character, his mom dies.
Oh man.
So what happens is he there's a scene where I can't remember if it's either that he like either I think he brings back his dog, and then something happens that like if he brings back someone, the other person has to die.
Okay.
So I think he brings back his dog. Well, his mom ends up having to die because it's just how they would put it, as in of like, you know, God has to take something.
Yeah, basically it sounds like like an anime that shows Full Metal Alchemist. One of the rules saying that to gain one thing, you got to lose the other.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
So that's pretty much what it is. So this girl that he's liked whenever he was a little boy, she something happens to her after she's like, you know, grown up and everything, and I think she either fell off a boat. Well, he goes and resurrects her and everything, and someone else ends up having to die. You know, even though he don't know who it is, but somebody, you know, and these are her like, I think her like step mothers or whatever.
Yeah, and one of them looks like from a novella. You know, if some people don't know, it's a Mexican story,
Yeah.
like Mexican soap opera. She looks like the bad guy. That's the sad part.
Yeah, so that's, yeah. So I mean, it was a pretty cool show. I mean, I like you said. I'm pretty sure you'd like it if you checked it out. Okay, this is a live action show. It's for kids. Came out in '94. It's called Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills.
What's up with all these animated shows that are fighting? Like, I understand Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
This is not animated. This is a live action show.
Okay. It's like a bad reference to Power Rangers.
Pretty much.
I'm guessing that their tattoos come alive. You know, I don't know, either some or come as for reference of animals, you know, tattooed on them. Weapons. I don't know how this will work, but like weather, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And then some that has to do with telekinesis or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if they had to fight crime, then they got to be. If I had to guess, they would have to be like red, green, you know, the popular ones, black, and all that yellow. In a way, am I closer? Am I off?
You're
halfway.
You're halfway in between. So as in, they do have tattoos, but they're pretty much, the show is set in Beverly Hills, California. 4 central characters on the show were team selected by a blob-like alien named Nimbar to fight off monsters sent by the evil Emperor Gorganis. So in a way, it's almost like a Power Ranger and everything. But the thing is that what's weird is that they're never set, like none of the monsters are never in Beverly Hills. They're like in an alternate dimension. So pretty much the teenagers end up going through this portal that leads them into where their master is pretty much Nimbar. They're the one that pretty much, and they stand on these little 4 little spherical thing, and they end up like they'll say whatever it is they say, and then they get zapped to where it is that the monster is. And so what's weird is that they're huge. So as in they're fighting like on models, almost like how the Power Rangers do whenever they're in their Megazord, but instead and what's weird is that they don't look like themselves whenever they get transferred into this other body. So I mean, it's pretty weird, but
so it's another one like what's it called, that Ultraman or something, that, you know what I mean, the one with the Japanese fighter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And wow, that looks like some bad reference to American Gladiator or wrestling.
It kind of does. I mean, in a way, it's kind of, you know, sorry for the computer. There you go.
It's cool.
But yeah, that's pretty much that's what they transform into whenever they, you know. So then they do have weapons. So this is whatever they stand on whenever they're about to. And there's the Nimbar back there in the back, the big blob-looking creature and all this.
You know, the funny part, at least this wasn't as racist as the first Power Rangers in a lot of ways.
And then this, in a way, they could put their weapons together and they'd form this big metal knight dude that would pretty much kind of be the one that would
fight all the monsters.
You know, yeah, pretty much destroy all the monsters whenever they were, you know,
So basically it's like one of them's 2 arms, one of them's the legs, and the middle is the torso, and one's the head.
Yeah.
Basically, that's kind of...
There's the bad guy, and then he has a henchman that's a bird, that's a puppet bird and everything.
I bet you he is a foul.
It was pretty funny. I mean, me and my friends watched it all the time. I actually, it started re-airing again on This TV before it became Me TV. So I've recorded like 2 discs full of episodes of the show and all. So. Well, thanks.
I'm sorry to say, but dang, some of these are just plain creepy and sad. But if they can remake them to better, maybe they have a chance, but who knows? Who knows?
Well, I might have to break these up into 2 parts, just because of the first, or pretty much it led on into the next video and everything. Or at least I'm gonna have to because I don't want to have to put up a video that's almost 20. I don't know. It just depends. I I don't see why not. I said I wanted to make it 24, 25 minutes long. So
Yeah, that's cool.
you know, if I have to, I can edit out some of the things that, like the wasp and everything, which y'all won't get to see. But thank you for playing. I enjoyed it. I thought it was real cool. I mean, all the synopsis that you came up with, I thought were really neat. I mean, you did a really good job on a bunch of them. So,
And before we go, to tell you the truth, if you do hear some of the stuff out there that I said, you know, that's a great idea. It's not copyright infringement. If you do it, please make it good. Please, I want to watch some good shows. But, you know, just make something cool, at least, you know, not just for kids, at least some adults like it too, so who knows. So, I mean, like Kyle here, hey, it's cool for him, like me, it don't matter as long as it's a good one. I mean, not all of them are bad, but sometimes you just gotta watch out for the creepy ones.
it is. I mean, like I said, some of these that I showed you were pretty creepy. You know, so, not to me though. I mean, I love them all, you know, but I know there's some kids that out there that probably ended up having bad dreams about some of these shows.
No kidding.
You know, so, well, guys, I'm going to leave a description below. Check out my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, as well as my Twitter, any way that you want to be.
And if you do find me, it's just Richard Montanez. It don't matter. I'm on Twitter and Facebook. Snapchat at times I try again and then now, but it's okay. It's cool. It don't matter if you don't like me. You like me. It's cool. Well, I'm just hoping we can do this again. Never know.
I hope so. I hope we get to do it again. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing more of these and everything. And I'll leave the descriptions below for your Twitter and your Facebook account and everything, so that you can go check him out and everything, and you know, maybe talk to him or ask him some questions, and maybe he might can do some videos and all. So, guys, till next time, it's your VHS collector Kyle saying, you ready?
Kind of.
Yeah, he's new at this, so give him a chance. Okay, frogs, bears, chickens, and things, boys and girls, women and men, from all over the world. It's your VHS collector Kyle here, and my friend Rich saying, we'll see you later.
See you guys.
Sayonara.
Deuces.